SAS now has European business class. I'm finally getting a chance to try it today, flying from Stockholm to Manchester. They've got an updated soft product and blocked middle seats. Is that enough to make this really worth it? I would hope that it's certainly going to be an improvement over what it was before, where you could end up in a middle seat in a premium cabin on European flights. But that whole Eurobiz thing is quite contentious anyway. A lot of people think it's a big waste of money. So let's fly to Manchester and test it out. No worries.
A premium seat this is not. Legroom is reasonable for a European A320, but it's not much to get excited about in so-called business class. The seats are thin, but relatively comfortable. Notably, only USB-A ports are available here, no universal power, and the flight attendant announced on this one that we were not allowed to use power banks at all. I don't think that's the standard policy on SAS, but that's what she said anyway. There's also no Wi-Fi on this particular aircraft. It's a real crapshoot at the moment with SAS A320s. That will change soon though, as 60 A320s are due to get super fast Starlink internet by June 2026. But this particular flight is not ticking many boxes for business travelers, I have to say. We can at least enjoy this very wintry afternoon takeoff out of Stockholm though. Given that this seating setup is pretty much the norm across Europe and won't be changing anytime soon, what's really going to make or break this is the soft product. And SAS has really made an effort to redesign this to be a much more premium experience than the SAS Plus days.
The seatbelt sign has now been switched off. Host recommended to keep it fastened during the entire flight. For your own safety, please avoid queuing in the aisle and lavatory areas.
So, how is it? First impression is the crew are great, offering a very premium feeling, attentive service. I've always enjoyed the SAS drink selection, and it's nice to see they have a cute new Mikkeller IPA on offer, and there's also non-alcoholic Mikkeller and Carlsberg, plus some decent wines and champagne, which I did not try. Unfortunately, there's no printed menu, and although you can pre-select your meal online in advance, I didn't find any menu on the website to see what's being offered on a given route. So that just means more work for the flight attendants if you want to go through the whole list of what's on offer.
Okay, so drinks and food service. Right away, I would say that this seems to be a much more premium service flow and feeling than what we got before in SAS Plus. They've definitely raised it a few notches for the business service, which is nice to see, much like you'd expect on any given business class, intercontinental, you name it, very similar kind of service standards, albeit in this cramped economy seat, which really brings it down. But because most of the competitors in Europe do the same thing, we'll evaluate it, with that in mind, that is a given. And the soft product side, quite nice. No choice for the meal. You could pre-order special meals, but if you didn't pre-order a special meal, you get one thing, and they give you a little card. There's no menus, but they do give you a little card with the meal. It would be nice to see a menu to know what kind of snacks and drinks specifically they have, the wine list, the champagne type. All this I don't know unless I make them stand there and tell me all of them. And that differs from British Airways, for example, where you would get a little menu. Anyway, today's hot light meal is gnocchi with cacio e pepe sauce and a little mango and coconut cake with blueberries for dessert. And it looks pretty nice. It's a small little tray, very tiny actually. And these big pieces of sourdough bread which have nowhere to go, so they have to kind of place it on top. Okay, fine. I think that tray could probably be a little bit bigger. It's a small portion. I don't know if that changes depending on the route and the time of day. This is kind of a mid-afternoon, not quite dinner flight, so who knows? But I'm guessing this is what you get for a meal in terms of size and portion. Probably not enough for many people. Eat a bit in the lounge before, and you should be okay. Yeah, overall it's a nice feeling on the soft product side, on the service side. No butter, which is interesting. Scandinavians like to put butter on their bread. As do I. We can all breathe a sigh of relief if you got used to the wooden cutlery, which is impossible and awful on SAS Plus, eating those box meals with the wooden fork and knife. We have real cutlery now, although not a very real napkin. It's kind of flimsy, whatever, but this is big. It's just so cramped. I don't know. Yeah. If the person in front is reclined. Anyway. That's pretty nice. It tastes very cheesy, so I guess it's not vegan, but it's vegetarian. Gnocchi are well cooked, and the sauce is good. Yeah, small bowl, but it's nice. This hummus starter has nice flavor. Very good. By the way, don't forget that I have memberships. I have 3 levels. You can choose from the very, very cost-effective one to the more premium one, and something in between. It supports me a huge deal. If you want to check it out, you'll have a join button down below next to my profile name, and I really appreciate you taking a look, because it helps me to keep making this stuff when this isn't my primary way of generating income. I would like it to be more and more, so you can help me with that. If you like these videos, if you like what I do, if you want to see more of them, I really appreciate that. That just goes such a long way in helping me. Even if you sign up for the basic plan, it's huge, and I really appreciate your support. Those of you who have already signed up, you mean the world to me, and thank you so much. Check it out below. I love the mugs, the new mugs. I ordered a tea with lemon. That's a thing I don't usually drink, but trying it out. And also they're serving Dubai chocolate, which is funny. It's so trendy. I actually have never eaten a Dubai chocolate until this day. I guess this is when I'll do it, unless I save it. Also, I can confirm the dessert was very tasty, very coconutty mango, nice quality blueberries. Yeah, the food quality, really, really good. Tasty. Like I said, sort of small to medium portion, but no problem if you plan in advance for that, if you know what you're going into. Yeah, really nice. That aspect of it I'm really pleased with, and the service is really good too. Flight attendants are really kind and thoughtful and courteous, so yeah, like not a bad experience at all. And a very beautiful evening, chasing the sunset, heading towards the UK with some beautiful clear skies in the early part with snowy landscapes below. Just a shame we don't have Wi-Fi, so I can't get on Flight Radar 24 and see exactly where we are. After this, I've got to drive an hour and a half from Manchester down to Derby to visit Rolls-Royce, which is going to be a Flight Radar video. See it coming soon. Nice to be in the air again. It's been 27 days since I last took a flight. Big Christmas break.
We ask that you return to your seat and check that your seatbelts are securely fastened. Weather on ground is a cloudy day, temperature plus 7 degrees and some southerly winds. We hope you have had a pleasant flight with us at SAS and Sky Team today. We hope to see you soon again and wish you all a pleasant evening.
SAS Business comes with the usual perks like fast track, priority check-in and boarding, lounge access, and more baggage allowance. But if you're an elite with SAS or SkyTeam, you already have all of that. So for me, it doesn't mean much. The main thing is the blocked middle seat, really, and to a lesser extent, being able to enjoy some drinks and not worrying about going hungry. But having that extra space instead of being crammed into a window next to 2 strangers in row 23, that counts for a lot, and it's something that I wouldn't hesitate to pay double the economy price for. Any more than that, and I'm not so sure. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. At what price is this worth it to you?
Wow, that was some nasty weather coming in. Welcome to Manchester. Pretty nice flight. The thing about this product is it's, and forgive the possibly weird analogy, but it's as if you took a high-level job, but you had to do it in a preschool classroom. The actual service concept and the service itself and the food and everything else is really good. And then you're sitting in this tiny, cramped economy seat with a tiny tray table and no power and no Wi-Fi. You can do it, it works, but it's just a bit off, you know? But what can you do? That's what the situation is with European business class, so it's not like I can really complain about that. It's just a shame, because it is quite nice what SAS is doing with the business within Europe. And yeah, you sit in this tiny seat, especially with no power, no Wi-Fi. That's, yeah, those things they can fix pretty easily. The rest of it, probably not, but anyway, pleasantly surprised, I would say. Thanks for coming along in Manchester. I'm Gabe Lee.